Hi guys, welcome to part 6 of Paranormal Investigations on a Budget. Today we will be looking at laser tripwires. I have two different types here. You'll have to bear with me with the first one because I have lost the instructions. I have deconstructed one that I've made in the past to build with to help me do the tutorial. However, I don't know if it's the batteries or something's gone a little bit awry. Hopefully you'll get the instructions for yours, so there shouldn't be any problems. The second one is another one. It comes with actually a lot of stuff with it. Again, a couple of quid. So let's dive into it and let's get on with it. So this is the first one. This is this one. It comes with like a breadboard type device, a little piezo. Resistor, your light sensor, LED, which we don't need. It also comes with your laser. It comes with two battery packs. What I've done for this one is because I will be using this for another project in the future. What I will do for now is I've used these clip things to put the laser on, so therefore I can detach and use it at a later date. I would recommend swapping out these battery packs that come with the ones with switches on it, therefore you can turn them off easier. But that's just my suggestion. That's what I've done with my last one, and that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll do carrying on forward. So let's start with this. So we'll push you down so we can see. So we've got this to begin with. What we'll do, we'll just use this one for the time being. So make sure these are all on tight or loose. So your wire goes in there. We'll just tie it a tad bit. Piezo is next. Just be careful, you have a positive and a negative, so you don't want to get those two mixed up. This one is a little bit more fiddly than the next one we'll show you. But they work just as well. One of my old REM pods I put this system into, so I've got a receiver. I will also show you what I've done because I actually had problems with my laser, so I can show you what I did with to make my laser thing, my laser part, which also is useful for another piece of equipment. We'll get to that once I've built this. So every time you put in a piece in, just making sure you tighten it up. So there, I've just put the 3-prong resistor in. It goes just like that. Making sure flat side is up. Next we need the now this is the one I struggled with last time, if I remember rightly. At the same time here you can put your negative wire in the same bit, because that's where it goes. Make making sure you tighten up. Loosen that. Like I said, it is a little on the finicky side, but it's not too bad of a job, especially. Just having patience. That's all this is. I mean, it's something I don't have that much of, but you know, some people are a little bit more patient. I'm one of these people that if something starts going wrong, I start shelving. Bad habit. I know. This is where it becomes difficult because you have to loosen the ones you've already tightened, put the other components in, to put the other next component in, but at the same time you're knocking out the next component. Bit of a domino effect. Let you're in. Okay. Let you're in. Hopefully I've done this right. So with the laser, so it just comes like that. You can solder. It basically wants you to solder it to your battery pack. Of course, for the purposes of this demonstration, I will be just using these clips that I have, because I will be making it into something else at a later date. Just not sure when and where yet, how I'm going to do it. So you'll need your AAA batteries. AAA batteries that work. So if you have done right, this part should be squealing like a banshee. Unfortunately, without my instructions, I don't know where I've gone wrong with this. I'm going to have to figure it out. So what we will do, hopefully you'll have better success than I do. But it's quite a simple thing to make, as long as you know what you've got the instructions and you don't make a mess of it like I do. So we will now go on to the next one. We will undo that just in case it decides it wants to start working, and I will get all the components for the next one ready. So the next one is a full kit. I got this from Temu, I believe. Literally a couple of quid. It comes with your battery packs, comes with your circuitries. The difference between this one and the last one we did is this is a plug and play, and it comes with its own stand to come with. Bit of a Meccano for you. Sorry, not Meccano, what is it? Airfix? Bit like Airfix. So it's basically take it apart, and it's a quick and simple build together, which we will do. I've already done one to see how it's done, just to see if it was something we can show, and I believe it is. So got them all. So with this, we've got two 2 like that, 2 like that. And what you want to be doing, popping them in place like so. So you got your bridge underneath. So your bridges are all underneath, he says. I'll bring this down a bit. And it's a case of that. And you got this piece, this little piece, and again the same on the other side. And they slap together, pop into place like that. It comes with some screws, so if you wanted to make it a little bit more permanent, again I probably won't, because again I'll probably look into making this into a better what's the word I'm looking for, housing unit. So it's a case of making sure they slot in. Like so. Like so. We will need a couple of screws. Just so we can, for this, for you guys. It also comes with a little screwdriver as well, which is handy, this kit. So saves you faffing around looking everywhere for one. There's a screw hole there as well. I mean, I might even just keep it like this. Not too sure just yet. We will figure it out. Screwed into place. Might just throw a screw in here, just keep it aligned for the time being. My big fingers are not the greatest. Plus side, plus and negative side there. You can get the screw into where you need it to and give it a bit of a press. It is balsa wood, but of course balsa wood is quite fragile, so that is something to take into account when making it this way. Okay, right. Oh. I've just noticed with the kit, there is a switch. Crude, but efficient. So that's the laser one done. So now we'll move on to the sounding one. This one seems to have a sticker on it, so of course that doesn't help, does it, when you want to do something. Yeah, there we go. Press that down. Screwdriver. And we're in place. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I've got some more different devices that I'm going to be building. I may do a showcase on them at a later date. We've got a Morse code one, and I believe one's like a Seismo as well, so that'll be interesting to see how that works. I might do a quick video on it and then see how it works after that. All right, moment of truth. So we get the batteries, get them plugged in. Sweet, that's one plugged in. That's two plugged in. So the range on this, because it's quite a static, because you've got because they're both at the same height, you should be able to get a reasonable distance on this. I believe Cheshire Paranormal, is it Cheshire and Paranormal Cheshire? Oh, Cheshire Paranormal Society. Bit of a brain freeze. Sorry guys. They built one probably using the same gear that I've used, and they said they got up to, was it 15 feet or something like that. They managed to get the beam to go across without any deviation. So well, you can get if you do it right, you can get you can get it over doorways, over corridors, and there's a lot of potential to use this, especially if you use it as a in a locked off area. So moment of truth guys, let's see how we do. Okay. Down. Bit anticlimactic, give me a second. I will have a look at what's going on. Okay guys, bit of a silly faux pas on my behalf. When you're testing it out, make sure it's reasonably dark, as in almost pitch black, because the light sensor sees the light and won't react. So I've got it a little bit darker over here. I'll have to do it this way because I don't know how to switch around. So if it starts working. So that's that one. That's probably what's going on with the other ones. I will double check that one out. Let me come and I'll get back to you quickly. So unfortunately, I can't figure out what's going wrong. I have emailed someone who sells these to see if they were able to send me over some instructions. When they get if they're able to, what I will do is I will do a quick update video and see where we got, see about where I went wrong, and let you guys know. Well, thank you very much for watching. If there is any other, oh, I forgot, bonus. Yes, bonus device I was going to tell you about. If you are struggling with getting your laser sorted, if it snaps or anything, I did try buying my own lasers. Wasn't too. I don't think they worked very well. However, I have this. I will send a link to it. It is flexible, and it is also, as you can see behind me, a laser grid, which is great. Battery lasts for hours on it as well, which means those other the torch ones you get, my opinion, they last 20 minutes, half an hour at most. This will last you a lot longer and you get the same effect. And with it being flexible, you can get the exact spot that you want. If you wanted it for your laser tripwire, the end comes off to give you your dot. So it's quite a useful, versatile piece of equipment. Stacey got it years ago. It was just gathering dust in the bottom of our drawers, and so I picked it up and started thought what I could use it for. So very useful. Plug into a power bank, and world's your oyster. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have any other ideas for any videos that you wish me to create, drop us a comment and we will I will look into it and get that video out for you. But this is the end of the Paranormal Investigations on a Budget series, so thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed it all. And thank you and good night.